Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus and Scorpio. So if in your birth chart Venus is in a sign of Scorpio, this is for you. If you're new to my channel, before you fast forward or skip, it's really simple to find your Venus. You can go to astro.com and enter your birth info. It's going to ask for your birth time, day, location. You don't have to know your exact time. You could put 12 p.m. and that's fine. But it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. And if your Venus is in Scorpio, this is for you. Yes, sometimes both your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. Message still applies. And those of you that do know your exact birth time, not just from what mom says, but what your birth certificate says, then if you have Scorpio as your 7th house, this also applies. So that would mean you would be Taurus rising. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Thank all of you that have hired me to do your personal and private readings. And overall, I appreciate all the love and support that you guys show to my channel. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so starting off, central issue or heart of the matter is the Page of Swords, the Fool, 5 of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, King of Wands. Okay, so I'm feeling as if someone is feeling like it was all a misunderstanding. There has been maybe some sort of miscommunication. Someone was feeling left out or rejected, abandoned, left out in the cold. Someone had lost their faith in what they had or what they thought they had. There may have been feelings of unrequited love. And I'm also seeing someone's pride got in the way or is getting in the way of speaking out or communication. And saying what you want or need. So I'm feeling like someone is going to end up feeling foolish. And someone is ready to start fresh. Also, I'm feeling like for some of you, this is about taking a leap of faith. I'm seeing something about taking baby steps, putting one foot in front of the other. And it's like, those are kind of two energies. So I'm trying to figure out what that means, because I do feel like both of those messages were coming out. Baby steps is kind of like having to crawl before you can walk. But I'm also seeing somebody saying, I'm skipping that step. Let's plunge right in and go into something. I don't know. A new job, a new relationship, a new life. Yeah, I'm feeling like someone is saying, is maybe just not caring what people have to say. If you were feeling like maybe people were judging you any type of way about your appearance, about who you are, your style, you're kind of walking away from that and saying, I don't care what people think. This is what makes me happy, or I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say. I'm also feeling like this is maybe someone unexpectedly ending up in your life, or just someone just randomly appearing in your life. This person may be a free spirit, or you may be this person. Or maybe it's more so about your thinking, or this person's thinking. Maybe they are detached from religion, or because I'm also seeing someone who has their own spiritual thoughts or way of thinking, and they're abandoning their old beliefs because they felt like, you know what, I don't feel like I belong in this church or this mosque or this temple, whatever it is. It's like, I don't feel like I belong here. I feel out of place. My philosophy is not in alignment with these people. And so I am breaking free and doing me. So I'm feeling like someone is just kind of just living in the moment, or learning to live in the moment and be comfortable with who they are, whether this is you or someone that is around you that you're dealing with. If you are Libra, this could directly be talking about you. Doesn't have to be, but because I am seeing so much air, you could be Libra with Venus in Scorpio. I'm also seeing, like I said, communication here. I feel like there's the whole thing too is about a misunderstanding. Now also, some of you could be dealing with Gemini, Aquarius, or Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or fire, Leo, Aries, Sag. Excuse me, it doesn't have to be those signs, but they might have like those energies. The energy of earth, or the energy of air, the energy of fire. So I'm definitely seeing love connections. Whether this is new love, or this is a renewal of love. If you were in a relationship, there, like I said, it could have just been some sort of arguments or miscommunication. Maybe you guys had stopped talking to one another, or were giving each other the silent treatment, but now you guys are kissing and making up, or you're coming to some sort of understanding. You're willing to compromise. Someone wants to show you trust. Someone is trying to say that they're ready. I'm feeling like a lot of chemistry between these two people. They are now on the same page. I just feel like these two people on, like, in between earth and air is this connection, this love that they have for one another. And they're opening up, they're communicating, because look at how she's holding his hand. Even though his hand is on top of hers, I feel like she's the one that is having to say, you can trust me. You can trust me. So maybe this person is the male energy is the one who is more insecure, or more insecure than the female. That's just what I'm getting. That might not be the case, but I'm seeing between these two people is a connection and a willingness to open up to one another. Again, we have two air signs together. If it's not two air signs, this is both of you guys being on the same page, because now you're talking alike. Now you're thinking alike. Now you're mirroring each other. So for some of you, it could be a twin flame, or it could be a highly intellectual connection or spiritual connection. But you guys are on the same page. You're both being mature. You're acting like a king and a queen should act. And even with these two energies together, air and fire, is whatever it is, it's just kind of like you're balancing out their energy. When this person gets heated, you can cool them off, or you have that skill, that gift, you know what to say to cool them off. And again, this is two mature energies here. Now also, I'm just going to put it out there because it can be, you know, any sex, but for some of you this could be a same-sex couple, doesn't have to be. But the point is that these are two people who are, it's like hot and cold, but it's like a perfect balance, and they're both being mature about it. Again, I feel like because they're in the same age bracket, that it's more so of connecting on the same energy level here. And this person is feeling confident. Also, fire, when this person is feeling this way, this means they feel confident. They feel like they have control. They want to take the lead. They want to pursue. They want to take the initiative. So someone is tapping into their masculine energies, and not saying that a woman or a female can't take the lead, but because it's a male on here, I feel like this is more about masculine energies. So someone is being more taking the lead, or, you know, being the hunter. So it's like you're still not completely out of the woods with whatever things were going on in your life. If you are someone that has just been dating, like there are options for you because there's so many court cards. So you might have more than one option, or you might be dating, or you just might not even be dating. Maybe you're more so like looking at these people and letting them know that you're interested, or someone is letting you know that they're interested, or more than one person, or whatever the case. If you're talking to more than one person, you might have, I don't know, might not want to decide because you're becoming closed off or guarded. Or there's something that happens where you become defensive and protective with how you feel, like you're not wanting to show how you feel. There's something very secretive about someone's emotional state, and that's because they're guarded. So it could be them too. It could be them putting up their guards, not wanting to show how they feel, of maybe fearing being vulnerable. Or they could just outright be hiding something. Here with the Six of Wands, we have an energy that is of confidence. Someone could be stroking your ego or being very supportive of your passions, your ideas, and the things that you want to pursue, or the things that you want to do. You might find that people hold a high regard to you. People respect you. They look up to you. But I'm feeling like you're coming out as a savior or some sort of hero in some type of way. Or you're having some sort of victorious moment. Maybe you're just a hero of your life, your book. I'm also seeing something being top secret, though. Top secret. Maybe it's your idea. Those of you that are creative or writers or something, maybe you have this amazing concept that you don't want to share with other people, so you keep it hidden because you know it's a winner. You know it's something that could get optioned or produced or something. Now also here, like what I was saying, it's like you're still not quite out of the woods, is because the Seven of Swords is showing up. And this is showing someone that is trying to get away with something. Someone is creeping off to do something. Okay, so what this might be is someone spying on your social media. Yeah, because I feel like they might be a follower, and so they're quietly just kind of creeping around your page. They don't want you to know that they've been watching. They see that you've been getting a lot of attention. Or this could go the other way around. You see that you're the one that's been looking on their page, and you see that they've been interacting a lot. Maybe they're getting a lot of likes or something. And you're just kind of quietly spying on their page here. There's also the possibility that someone is like downloading your pictures and saving them, and they're not telling you. They're like, oh, I like this picture, I'm gonna keep it. It's like weird because and I know people like this, like you look at their page and you never, especially somebody that you like or you know that likes you, they never like or comment on your page, on your photos, but yet they might be taking screenshots or downloading your images or something, and holding in how they feel. There is still a need for healing here with Temperance. There's a need for clarity. If you're dealing with someone that is completely opposite of you, there's a need for you guys to figure out a way to make it work. How can we combine these two separate energies? How can we work together? Spiritually, I'm seeing, now metaphysically, I'm seeing some sort of deception as far as like maybe meditating someone into your life, like you're trying to manifest communication. So, spiritually, you're just kind of doing something undercover. Also, those of you that do spell work, you might be, taking some sort of love bath. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but, you might be taking some sort of love bath, something that's made out of different type of herbs, and then you bathe in it, pour it on you, soak in it in a tub, and meditate and pray while doing it. You could be trying to, do something of that sort to channel someone into your life. Or you might feel like because you have a telepathic connection with someone, if you think about them enough, if you meditate on you being together enough, that it will draw them into your life. Or they might be doing this to you. So metaphysically, I'm seeing some sort of deception here. And again, I'm seeing like these two different elements needing to work together. Someone does want to work things out. They want to restore something. So they're coming to show you something, or they're offering something to you, making some sort of peace offering. If this is your energy, if you're an earth sign, it's still the same thing. You might be working on yourself, repairing your energy. This could be a form of meditation or prayer. And overall, I'm just kind of seeing like a spiritual connection with someone. Yeah. Okay, so now we have a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or if they're not a water sign, this is someone who might be very sensitive or emotional, romantic, or they just might be trying to open up to you, but you're not trying to hear it, or you don't want to deal. It's like you just want to keep to yourself. I feel like someone wants your attention, or someone wants to offer you an apology. They're trying to show you love, but you know, it's like you emotionally are just not available. You might just have your mind on something else going on in your life, or maybe your mind is on another person. Your heart just isn't in it at the moment, and you're wanting to isolate yourself. You're like, I don't really feel like being bothered. For some of you, it might not be someone in particular, but maybe you're just trying to close yourself off to love. Like, I don't feel like, you know, being hurt, or I don't want to open up. I don't want to, because what if I get hurt again? Or every time this happens, you know, I get hurt. So I'm feeling like you're closing yourself off, even though someone wants your attention. Or even if this was having something to do with a job offering, you're just not into it right now. Something else that you're thinking about. And for some of you, I'm seeing like you're getting a lot of attention, but there's still something missing from your life. It's like it's not what you wanted. Or maybe it's just not who you want it from. And because there's so many court cards in here, it could be like multiple situations going on. Like on one hand, you are connecting with someone that you're in love with, but at the same time, there are other people in your life maybe that are interested in you. Maybe it's people that you dealt with before. Maybe it's new people entering your life, but you're kind of like rejecting them because now you're involved with someone else. And always keep in mind, the reading can go the other way around. Maybe someone is ignoring you. Maybe you're trying to make a peace offering, or you're trying to reach out to someone, and for whatever reason, you know, they go to rejecting you or ignoring you because they just can't focus. But someone is withholding how they feel. Someone is very emotionally guarded. And here with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like there's a need for patience. And also, for some of you, it might be too that you're not listening to your own intuition about something. Like your intuition is like saying, listen to me. I'm giving you an answer, or I'm giving you an opportunity here. And you're just ignoring the signs, or you're ignoring what your inner voice is telling you. You're taking some sort of assessment about the things that you value in relationships, the things that you value in your life here. And you're wondering if something is worth it. Is this job worth my time and energy? Is this relationship worth my time and energy? Have I wasted too much time with something that isn't going anywhere? For some of you, this is something that was growing, doesn't get nurtured, so it dies. So if this was a relationship that was trying to develop, I feel like someone isn't nurturing it, meaning like someone isn't putting time and effort in towards the other person. So if you're in a relationship already, it feels like it's dead. It feels like it's not growing. It's just stagnant. And that's because, I don't know, someone isn't opening up, and maybe they aren't willing to, and maybe it's because they don't know what they want. Although I'm not really seeing confusion, it's just someone is trying to figure something out. You might be trying to figure out exactly what you want, and maybe you're trying to make a decision that is logical instead of based off of your emotions here, like not wanting to make an emotional decision. But if you keep putting someone on hold, eventually I'm feeling like, you know, it goes cold, or, you know, it's like it just dies. So there is something that comes to an end here. Even after healing, maybe it's like understanding that something just isn't going to work, or something just isn't worth putting your energy into. It's like trying to repair something that isn't salvageable. There's a need for you to refocus on something else. And there is a little bit of grieving and or sadness going on here. And those of you that watch my channel, you know that when I see death, I'm not talking about someone actually dying. If it is someone who has died, this is something that already happened before you watched the video. So you already know about it, or already knew about it. So that, you know, that's how I look at physical, like a person or animal or something. Now for some of you, this just might be something really mundane, like a plant, but I feel like it is something more in regards to like something that you've emotionally invested your time and energy into. And you may find yourself crying over spilled milk and looking at what you lost instead of what you've gained or what you could have. So make sure that whatever ends, that you don't spend too much time thinking about something ending. Now, it doesn't just have to be a relationship. It can be a job. It can be your home, losing your home. It can be, what do you call it? Communication with someone. So let's see, death. What is death? What is death? What is death? It's like preparing to go through a dark moment here. So a couple of things. I have the Page of Cups. So for one, it could be ending things with a water sign, if you're involved with a water sign. Maybe you're no longer having feelings for someone. I'm seeing like having anxieties here. We have Nine of Swords here. I'm feeling like there's someone who is afraid of what they're feeling. There's a need to overcome these anxieties here. Someone's not listening to their intuition. This is having something to do with not listening to your intuition, because you're afraid of what could be. It's a fear. It's having fear of the unknown. But these fears are all only in your mind. These aren't real fears. They're, you know, they're anxieties. Someone is trying to hold on to something that isn't, there's no life to it. And you might not understand it or see it. It doesn't have to be you that's holding on. Maybe it's them. Maybe it's someone trying to hold on to you, and you're like, look, can't you see there's nothing else that can come of this? Like, there's no life in this. There's, you know, the soil is barren here. Nothing can grow from this. What part don't you get or understand? So there is a need for someone to you know, really isolate themselves and take a time out, because there's something that they're not understanding. Whether it's you need clarity, you need to see something from a higher perspective, or someone who's trying to hold on to you here. There is a possibility that for some of you, you've moved on, and so someone from your past is still trying to hold on to what was, but you've moved on. You're like, I'm with someone else. I found happiness elsewhere now. Yeah. Yeah, it's something in regards to someone from your past, not being able to quite get them off of your mind. So, and you know, then you're just kind of grieving over them, or they're grieving over you. All right, so Venus in Scorpio, that is all that I have. I hope it resonated. Remember, this is just a general reading. Everyone's lives are different. If you want a private reading, you would email namat76@gmail.com. That information's in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. Thank you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.